Killers. I gave a good review. It's up on that channel. I gave my thoughts, analysis, opinions. Honeymoon Killers is about this couple kills people and bores the man and this and that in brutal ways. The whole twist, the whole plot, just everything about it is very, very shocking. You have to watch every little detail in this movie to really understand it fully. Get a full understanding behind it and what it represents and all this and that. The cinematography was definitely great. Of course, it's in black and white. I love my black and white movies, you know that. It's based on a true story. I didn't mention that in the review, I'm sorry. Honeymoon Killers. They do a good job of depicting the real life story and things that went on, all this and that. It's very interesting, very intriguing. Obese character would yell at the daughter while the older woman would be kind of monitoring and watch over it or yell at her daughter. I thought that scene was messed up, really fucked up, but you gotta discipline your kids. So I understand it. If anything, it's more enlightening and sheds light on discipline. If anything, I say I like that aspect. Of course, the realism, nature. Behind the movie, too. Yeah. Story arc, story development, chemistry between everybody. It is in a foreign language, but it's still very good and well done. And I'd say Honeymoon Killers goes by a pretty rapid pace too. So you don't have to worry about sitting there for too long watching a movie for a long, long time because it goes by fast as hell. That's another thing I like about the Honeymoon Killers is the pacing. Yeah, things take time and it's allowed to breathe. They allow things to breathe. But then again, on the same token, it goes at a fast pace. Of course, I gotta touch on this and address this. Of course, there were no sex scenes and no exploits type of thing. I very much enjoyed that. The only upsections, or if it's an older but innocent couple, and if it leads into a murder or a kill or something. There's a Quatermass series that I know we're talking about the Honeymoon Killers. I just like to bring this up because I've covered these two films. There's a Quatermass TV series that I have to touch upon. By the way, you guys, I will touch on that eventually. But yeah, back to Honeymoon Killers. There was a scene where they were holding a female down, a girl down, about to kill her. And what was shocking, crazy, intense, just very off the wall, insane. Just an overall enjoyable movie, though. Just that was one scene that was just insane. The actress who played the obese woman, I'd say she did good. And the actor that played her husband, they did good. Very good acting all around. In this movie, there wasn't nothing that was too off. Hello, hi. Nothing to really call out or say that's bad. Basically, I'm going live. But I very much enjoy Honeymoon Killers. How you doing? I give it a 10 out of 10, like I said in the review. Honeymoon Killers is just a whole journey of wackiness, sameness, and just literature and art. Good art, not the bad art. And movies are a form of art anyway, so you got your good art and you got your bad art. The Honeymoon Killers was an example of art based on actual events. There's some movies and some shows on actual events that happen, but they don't always add up good. I know there's stuff out there like that. It's gotta be. Honeymoon Killers is the exception, though. So I very much thought it was good. Let me go find a trailer to break it down. Characters were Martha Beck. Martha and Fernandez did great. No more lonely nights for these two lucky people. When they're kissing, it appears to be a wedding picture, which looked pretty good. Very wacky, when they're two killers. But they came off looking very good and interesting, and they're kissing in it, which is quite interesting. So are the words on the picture.
Maxwell was seen in a parking lot at 11:45.
Say
At the
the
time,
least.
he was drugged. So, Dawson couldn't have been the one that slipped Maxwell the poison.
The boyfriend on the phone, Fernandez, and then we see pictures of her
We're
kind of spread it out, and we swipe across as the camera pans across the photos, and he's saying, "Dear Martha," basically comments calling you out of stuff and this and that. The man who played the con man and, like I said, the girl who played the obese woman did a phenomenal job in portraying this wicked, insane, crazy, wacky characters of couple, very twisted mind and twisted ways and twisted things that happened in this movie. Of course, arrange a meeting with a very nice woman. She was shaking her head as if she didn't quite agree with what was being said, as the woman is on looking, giving her the eye as if she notices something off about our obese character, Martha Beck, and lying to somebody who's so gentle and refined, basically approving of the relationship. Her mom, I'm assuming that's her mother, which is always cool when you have the family's blessing to be with a daughter and they have that much faith and trust and put it into you to make sure that everything's good with their daughter and they're safe with their daughter and they're secure with their daughter. And, you know, I didn't pull the cord and this and that. Well, yeah, that was very intriguing. Martha, Martha had jealousy in her. When she seen another girl, that blonde girl, right, she would hold her down and she would basically pull at her hands and try to kill her because she was very jealous. Thus, the honeymoon killers. She was insecure and jealous. Because maybe because the other girl was much prettier than her, she thought she had some competition. So when she uh, came in contact with that other girl, Martha Beck felt the need. Hey, let's get rid of her because she's the competition. So let's kill her. So the pretty girl is no longer an option compared to the obese, psychopathic female, to be honest. Blonde girl, which I thought was fucked up, but such is life. I know it's in a movie, but still it caters to a realism because jealousy and all that can deprive towards murders in IRL as well. So that's a weirdness I noticed too of reality and this and that. Very good lady saying, "You will hear from my lawyer." I believe that's what the older lady in the hat in distress said. I don't know what she had did to piss the lady off and have her throw a lawyer in her face. But yeah, I very much thought that came off well. I'm taking you to court. You will hear from my lawyer. That's basically what that was. Basically. Around, trying to look at her surroundings and look at where she's at. That's when we got Martha shooting the poor woman. Martha Beck. She was sad and fucked up. I'm recapping the Honeymoon Killers from 1970. And tragic and crazy and twisted. She basically murdered the poor woman. You never supposed to get too jealous to the point where it hops inside your body to the point where you feel the need to kill a person. Let that jealousy shit go. If you want something you see another person having, go get it yourself. You don't gotta be all jealous about it. That's what's fucked up with this real. A man see another man with something, or they see that another man got something, and then they want to go and chase after what that man got because they don't got that. The world would be much better if you would just, work for what you got. You're the hottest bitch I ever seen. I believe that being said to Martha, and which was messed up. I remember I walked the subway to get some Subway. Just a while back. Yep. But yeah, I'd say that was a good dialogue. That was a good scene. I really enjoyed it. I'll take it out. Absolutely fantastic scene, art and literature, and this and that. If you haven't seen that or seen this movie at all, see The Honeymoon Killers from 1970. Critique it, give me your thoughts, your analysis, your opinions. You don't all have to agree on the scenes or what you notice or the pick or anything like that. Just saying, for further reference, pushed that woman back into the chair and said, "Stay." I believe she's dead, sitting there, which is creepy. How you can just leave a dead body in a vehicle or something like that for it to rot out. Basically, that's that on that. But usually, I think, typically, you don't leave a dead body in a car to rot out. What you do is you throw the dead body out in a casket or something, in a bag, body bag or something, so it can go to its resting place, basically. Homies on that. That's what you typically do, I feel like. He's flying, and the dude, she said, "She's in love with you, I can tell." More jealousy coming from the envious and jealous Martha. She cannot control her jealousy. Every time it appears that she comes in contact, or Fernando, the husband, comes in contact with another woman, she seems to think that he likes another woman. Her jealousy is what leads her in a lot of these killings. The fact that she thinks these women want him or after her husband, or has this notion and belief and narrative that her husband has some secret admirers is intriguing. That whole jealousy aspect. Because I don't think that's ever been done in the back in the day horror movie where somebody's so jealous, deprived, to the point it basically drives them to commit murders to the people who they feel like or driving the jealousy. Couldn't be me. Martha, and she sees Fernando in the water with another woman. She's pointing. She sounds insane. She sounds clinically unhealthy. She sounds like she needs to see a psychiatrist or a therapist to get help with her problems and stuff like that. I know that's what I'll be doing eventually when I get my stuff in check. Because I can use traumatic trauma therapy. You feel me? That's what Martha needs. For sure. Tell Martha to go get that jealousy in check real quick. She gotta chill out. Every time he come in contact with somebody, he gotta get jealous, and she gotta get jealous. Why I call her a he? And think something. That tried to drown or did drown somebody in the water. Again, because she gets super jealous. That water scene and the shooting and antagonizing that other one of those two important scenes in the movie that you had to watch and look out for. Those were the two most brutal and most defining movie scenes in a movie, to say the least. You realize with your stupid jealousy, you could have got me some serious trouble because she can't control her jealousy. So her jealousy is what's leading her on the wrong path because she's doing all these killings despite of the jealousy. It's not hard to control jealousy. You just got to tell yourself, you can't control who people come into contact with or who comes around these other people. Whether you're with them or not, like whether they're exes and this and that, you got to just tell yourself, you can't go crazy. You can't control reality. You can't control who comes to people's houses and who's around, no matter how much you might want to slap the person, kill the person, hurt the person, prove a point. You got to walk away. You got to know when to be the better person and bigger person at the end of the day. You in jail to make love to another woman. You just got to live to fight another day. Just pick and choose your battles at the end of the day. Especially me, I'm too old for all that. I'm about to be 25 next year, which is crazy to believe that next February I'm finna be 25 years old. I'm finna be kind of a OG out here. Okay? So I don't got time to be mangling and fighting with no young teenagers and none of that. I'm chilling. KJ did all that when he was younger. Anyway, I'm hopping off this live. I love you guys.